so we're in the bleachers. I can't seem to find a good place to record my video. It's a place or time, and so I'm doing it here. Because there is no good place or time for me to record my next video. I tried to record it in Manila before I left. The audio was bunkers. I can't guarantee that the audio here is going to be good, but I've got to record my next video. And so I'm coming to you today from some random bleachers I found. I don't know where I am and if I'm allowed to be here. I think I'm allowed to be here. Lots of people have been walking by. But I am in Australia. I made my way to Australia. This is my, ooh, that's loud. This is my third new continent that I've got to see on my sabbatical. I hadn't been to South America, Asia, and Australia. But on my sabbatical this year, I've been to those 3 continents now. This is also my 15th country on my sabbatical. And I've now left Southeast Asia after over 3.5 months in Southeast Asia. And so, yeah, new place, new experience that I'm having. And so actually where I am right now, I'm getting to stay with a family. Family invited me, and what a gift. What a gift. It felt like exactly what I needed. They were really, really excited to have me. I had been feeling like I wanted to just call up one of my friends and go be on their couches. I had someone in mind, but I just wanted to fly somewhere and be on someone's couch, like be in someone's space, experience someone else's routine, just enjoy company of someone that loves and cares about me. I've just felt like that's what I needed. And so this came at a perfect time because this family invited me, and they are so excited to have me. Made so many thoughtful plans for me. Many of them are still to come. I only just got here yesterday, and so I'm so excited to be here. Very, very comfortable. This place, to be honest, feels like home in Canada. Home is in Canada. Just to me, again, I've only been here for a day, just over 24 hours, and so the process of arriving at the airport, the whole customs and immigration forms and process felt very much like Canada. When I got on the train, it just felt very much like Canada for some reason. The people seem to be nice, look in your face and smile at you, which is very much like Canada, and which I love. Yeah, I actually went to this restaurant. My very first meal since I got here I had this afternoon for lunch, because I've been with the family and they fed me yesterday at lunch and dinner, and today at breakfast. How generous. So I went for my first meal today here in Manly, and it was like a sandwich shop, and it was very, very awesome, the customer service there. So I ordered this meatball sandwich. It's just what was attractive to me. Kind of imagine the Subway meatball sandwich. I don't know if you've ever had the Subway meatball sandwich. I haven't had those in like almost a decade. I haven't had a sub. Oh, I had a sub maybe 5 years ago, or 4 years ago to be fair, with my company. We had some event and they ordered subs, so I had a Subway 4 years ago-ish. But that's what I was imagining. It was gonna be like a juicy sub, but the meatball in the sub was like dry and tasteless. And so I asked for salt and pepper because I'm in a new country and I don't know how things work here. So I asked for salt and pepper, and they were kind enough to give me salt and pepper, and I started trying to eat it. The temperature was good. It was nice and hot and welcoming. It was just the meatballs were tasteless. And so I don't know if she was the manager or the owner of the place. She came to me and asked how I was enjoying my meal, and I said it was okay. I've learned to just be honest. I'm like, it's okay. And she was like, oh, it's not okay. Is there anything she can change? Do I need, what's wrong with it? I said the meatballs are tasteless. she says, oh, typically they're not, she didn't make this batch, but typically that, okay, do I want more cheese? Should they add pesto? I was like, not really. Oh, thanks for the salt and pepper. And she was like, no, she wants me to enjoy the experience. Should they make me a new sandwich? And that just reminded me of Canada again. You're not gonna get that kind of customer service anywhere else I've been, like not in France for sure, not really anywhere in Europe. Well, no, I don't want to say that. Okay, I'll stick to France and not in Southeast Asia because the food is typically good anyway. But anyway, so it was just the way she like insisted. I said, hey, no, it's fine, thank you for the offer, but because of time I'll just manage this. She said, no, she'll make it real quick. I should choose something else. And I chose something else, and she made it like it was, I have to go on Google and review this place because just the service, she was amazing, this lady. So I'm in Sydney. I took the ferry from Sydney to Manly, so I'm actually in Manly, Australia right now. It's a beach city. It's very, very cute, very cute. I love how there's palm trees everywhere in this part of Australia. This is the only part I've seen this in Sydney, but so far I'm like, whoa, you all love your palm trees. And I want to talk today about travel, just a little bit about travel. It's been on my mind. I don't know if you've met people in talking about travel that paint people or countries with very, very broad strokes. I'm referring to people saying things like, I've heard people say things like Paris is dirty or smelly, or there's pickpockets everywhere, or don't go there, it's to this, or X people say Nigerians are like this. I want to talk about those kind of people. If you're that kind of person, don't be that kind of person. I met someone in the Philippines, which is where I was before here. The person was telling me about Manila and saying, kind of trying to discourage me from going to Manila by saying that it is very noisy. Most of those things I just said, it's noisy, there's not a lot to see, there's pollution there, like it's just I wouldn't enjoy my time in Manila basically. But the thing I've learned to do, I learned this many years ago to do, is to go for my own opinion of a place, to keep my mind open about a group of people, because no one has seen everywhere in a country. No one has met everyone from a specific place. And so when people generalize or stereotype or paint people or countries or cities with such broad strokes, I've really learned not to listen, but to go for my own opinion, to go with an open mind, to explore for myself, to see for myself. And you know what? Every time I do this, I always have a good experience. It always reinforces what I know. I went to Manila, and my experience in Manila was fantastic. I have a newish friend that I got to reconnect with, had good meals. I explored on my own, went to some lovely neighborhoods with cafes. In many places I was in Manila, I didn't actually know where in the world I wouldn't be able to know where in the world I was in. It felt like North America, or it felt like another like a developed country. Like it felt like it could be anywhere in the world, anywhere with big city, anywhere with like well taken care of. There were some awesome parks I went to. Kids were playing, blowing bubbles. People were playing badminton, exercising, sitting and playing card games. Like, it just felt so chill, so peaceful. The parks were beautiful. Again, it might just be the areas I went to, but that's why listening to people generalize like that is very dangerous. I met new people while I was there, also in Manila. I met some locals and some travelers as well. I hung out with them, had a good time. Like, I have such a positive experience of Manila in many ways. I'm so happy I went because like it's somewhere that I wouldn't actually mind visiting again because of the positive experience I had there. And so yeah, I've learned to go out into the world and make my own opinions and meet people and fall in love with their cultures, their food, their environments, the places. And that typically is the cure for being closed-minded and being judgmental, and being, yeah, that is the cure. Going out into the world, travel is the cure for being, in many ways. Now, some people travel and it doesn't even change them, or the way they structure their own travel is very, very in the bubble that they're coming from anyway. So the place doesn't really, those kind of travel doesn't really let the place flow through you. Doesn't let you experience the place for what it really is. But that is the first thing I want to talk about, just generalizing and how travel helps me to see that, hey, people are not one way, places are not one thing. I think I'll keep it at that for today. I was going to share another thing with travel, but the video is so noisy. And I've had a few people walk by. I don't know, you might have seen me make eye contact with them. But I'm happy I sat down for a video today. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I welcomed you, but if this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. If you've been here before, you've seen my face before, welcome back. I'm making a whole lot of videos about a whole lot of things as I travel the world on my sabbatical. And yeah, what a gift. What a gift. Alright, I will see you again soon. Bye.